Hello to you. I'm Kelli Smith along with Erin Barnett, and welcome to the Ingles table. You know, during the holiday season, so many of the dishes we serve are a little heavier, maybe a little more rich in flavor.
Right.
So today we're mixing it up.
Yes, we still want all the casseroles,
We do.
but we want to lighten things up with a beautiful winter salad. And this one has nice crisp to it with lots of fresh vegetables as
Right.
well as some fruit thrown in that make it really seasonal. So let's get started.
Let's do it. Ingles makes this so easy,
They
don't
do,
they?
especially when it comes to the lettuce. We are huge salad lovers in our family, and they have such a selection of lettuce
I
to
know.
choose from.
It's amazing.
Locally grown and then all pre-packaged, so it just makes life easier. So on this large platter, which I'm all about serving it on a large platter, I've got
Absolutely.
two different types of Ingles lettuce here. My favorite is the herb mix as well as some fresh romaine that's all chopped up. And then to add that little crisp for the winter, we've got a mix of kale and cabbage.
Right.
And the trick here is, you know those little bagged lettuces or salads that are already ready to go?
Absolutely. Pre-packaged and
Yes.
ready to walk out the door.
You just take half of that out of the bag and use it on top of your greens to make it nice and crispy. And this one has kale and cabbage.
Right.
Just kind of a nice little twist to add some color and texture as well.
And it really does give it that little crunch, a little more flavor and
Right.
texture to your typical salad.
It just makes it look pretty too,
I do.
right?
We love
We're all
pretty
about
around
that.
here.
Okay, so we're gonna layer our salad now, and we're
Okay.
gonna start with some blackberries. I found these at
Beautiful.
Ingles, locally grown,
Look at
which
that.
means they're so fresh. So we're gonna throw those on around.
And they just look beautiful on the salad.
So pretty, yes. And by the way, you'll have to sneak a few of these. I'll
We're
leave
going
some
to,
for you because they're
for
so
sure.
good. Next, let's throw in the cranberries.
And we get lost in Ingles produce
do,
department because
we do.
it's such a beautiful area, first of all, in the store, but such a variety of great things you can pick up.
And I love seeing when things are locally grown.
Oh,
It's
I
so
know.
nice. So these
Makes
are
it
the
even
Laura
better.
Lynn dried cranberries. They come bagged up. They're just phenomenal, and you can use those throughout the season. So they have a seal-proof bag, so use some on your salad, use them for a different recipe. We're just gonna sprinkle those throughout. And then I've got a mix of candied walnuts and pecans, which nothing
Yum.
says the season more than nuts.
That's the
you know,
truth.
It's so
I feel
true.
like every Southern recipe has a candied
Right.
pecan or a walnut in it. It really says the South, and it really gives it that wonderful
It does.
Christmas-like flavor. A little touch of cinnamon and sugar on
And you
there.
can certainly make some homemade as well. Those
We
are
just
always
didn't.
so good.
I know,
Yes.
it's so easy to just pick
All
them
right,
up like
let's
this.
throw on the dates next.
Okay.
This is just very seasonal for me and just adds so much color and flavor throughout. It's kind of that nice little surprise as you're eating your salad, because this vinaigrette
Absolutely.
we're gonna make has an apple cider in it. So this gives you that kind of like opposite flavor to give you a
exactly.
good little palate there.
And this dressing, you said, really
Oh,
tops
it's so
it
good,
off.
yes. Okay, next we got some blue cheese,
Okay.
crumbled blue cheese, the Laura Lynn brand. And you can put as much on this as you want, as little as you want. Again, there's no rhyme or reason to this, really just what you love.
And we love cheese, so we're going heavy with
yes,
the
I was
blue
gonna say you
cheese.
can just keep on going, sister.
Keep going, dump
Yes.
it all. There we go.
And then I always have to add an onion in my salad. That's just my go-to.
Again,
And
a running joke with us. We
it never
love
stops.
onions.
So just chop up your red onion finely and scatter that throughout. It's just a beautiful touch, and again, adds more of that crisp to the salad.
And the color, we love the color.
Oh, it's so pretty, yes. Salads
Beautiful.
are beautiful, you know, and a
And
beautiful
what-
way to display some food during the
Yeah,
holidays.
beautiful presentation for any table
Okay.
around the holidays.
Now let's get to the dressing.
Okay.
Oh, I almost forgot the apples. The
And-
apples,
and that's
yes.
a beautiful ingredient
and
as well.
we're a huge fan of Ingles Honey Crisp apples.
They are the best. The juiciest,
Yes.
the brightest, and just the flavor is incredible.
I mean, you cannot go wrong. And honestly, every time I go in there, they're restocking them. That's how much people love them.
I know
Yes.
you've actually said that to me.
I've just kind of chopped those up for you guys in little cubes to
Beautiful.
spread throughout. All right, now the dressing, and this is so easy, which making your own dressing can be intimidating.
It can be.
But this is just a few ingredients, and you're just gonna need a small bowl to start out, and I've got some apple cider vinegar in there.
Right.
And then we're gonna add to that some maple syrup,
I love
which
this.
is very seasonal.
It really is. And you said this dressing really is what makes this salad stand
It is
out.
so good. Okay, and we're gonna add in 2 tablespoons of this maple syrup. You can actually add a little bit more if you like more of the sweet vinaigrettes.
Right.
So sometimes I do a little bit more.
Just to give it a little
And this
extra.
Laura Lynn maple syrup, you could eat it with a spoon. It
It's
is
so good.
Yes. Okay, next some Dijon mustard. I'll have
Okay.
you open that because we're just doing a
We're
tablespoon
ready.
of that.
Okay.
By the way, this is a 1/3 cup of apple cider vinegar. I forgot to mention that.
Here we go.
Put that in, and then we're gonna whisk a little bit of salt.
Okay.
And then we're gonna slowly whisk in the extra virgin olive oil as I'm stirring this. I'll have you
slow with
pour.
that.
See, you do need your best friend to
You
cook
do.
with to make this happen.
This is why it works for us in
It
the kitchen.
does.
A little touch of fun cooking with your best friend.
And this comes together so fast.
Beautiful.
And sometimes I double this because I do love a lot of dressing on my
I
salad.
know.
Yes.
It kind of sets the stage and gives you that flavor and brings everything to life.
It does. Okay, and then my favorite thing to do is just pop this into a mason jar.
How fun.
To chill.
Right.
So it's nice and ready, and then you don't have to worry about a mess.
You can shake it
exactly.
up.
Shake it up, have it ready to go, and that's it.
Beautiful.
Isn't it pretty?
One of so many great recipes, and I love this one for sure. Thanks so much for joining us here at the Ingles table.
Don't forget to check out our website for more tips, tricks, and recipes. You can head to ingles-markets.com. We'll see you next time.